On today's video, I'll be talking about the flag patterns and pennants, how to identify this pattern and how to enter a trade when you see any of these patterns, and also where to set your take profit and stop loss when you enter any trade with these patterns. So sit back, relax, and enjoy. Usually, a flag pattern forms after an uptrend or downtrend and after a consolidation to signify continuation of that trend. It can either go up or down. So we have the bearish flag pattern and we have the bullish flag pattern. We also have the pennants. So the flag pattern forms in a kind of flag image, like just like this. You will see it. Let's say these are the candlesticks that form like this. Then a consolidation, I said, will happen around, let's say, this area like this. This is a bullish flag pattern. So after the consolidation, what will happen? Then a breakout will continue, a breakout. So usually when you see a flag pattern formation like this, you are to bring out your parallel channel either and draw it this, for example, just to mark out your zones like this. So immediately you see a breakout like this, that is when you will be entering for your market after considering some confluences. I will show you this on the live chat, how you can enter this trade and where to set your take profit and how you can set your stop loss. So this candlesticks formation like this is referred to as the pole. This is the pole of the flag, right? So it forms in a pole-like formation, just like this. Then a consolidation will happen like this, then a breakout for a continuation of that trend. So we have different types of flag pattern. This is a bullish flag pattern. We have the bearish flag pattern, which looks like this. It's the opposite of the bullish one. You will see it like this. Let me take this one down. So let's assume the pole is the trend of a downward trend, right? Then a consolidation will happen after a long downward trend, just like this. A consolidation will happen after a long downward trend. Then a breakout will happen to continue the downward trend. So this is a bearish flag pattern. This is a bearish flag pattern. So I will show you how to recognize this in a real chart and how you can enter such trade where you can set your take profit and how you can set your stop loss to maximize your profit. So not to forget, you remember I said it happens after a consolidation and either in an upward trend or in a downward trend. You notice a consolidation will first of all happen, let's say around this area. There was a downward trend, upward trend before here. Then a consolidation happened around this area before it break up to this side, right? Then another consolidation started happening here again. It started happening here before it break out again to continue its trend. So similarly on the bearish flag pattern, it's usually like that too. A consolidation happens already after a downward trend before breaking down. You see, so before forming this pole, the pole here is the downward trend. There are candlesticks that form with serious momentum before consolidating again around this side. I hope you are getting this. Before consolidating around this side, then a breakout again to continue the downward trend. So that is how the flag pattern work. Like I said, we have different types of flags, and I will show you right away. So these are the flag patterns. This is how they look like. You see, this is a pennant, and this is our wedge, up and down, uptrend and downtrend. So now this is a live chart, right? And you came into the market. The first thing you're gonna do is to check in an upper trend the direction of the market. All right, so currently we are in an 1 hour time frame, and you notice a consolidation, and the overall trend is an uptrend. You have to make sure that the trend, you follow the trend in this strategy. The overall trend here is an uptrend, and we notice some consolidation around this area. You can see that here is consolidating. You can see it is consolidating. Sorry. Yeah, you can see some consolidation here. You can see some consolidation around this area, right? Then we'll now see a pole-like movement, a serious high uptrend momentum here, right? We saw this. This is our pole. Then we saw another consolidation around this side, right? You can see it. You can see it's consolidating around this side. So what do you do when you observe this? This is an uptrend, mind you, right? And this is 1 hour. We have already confirmed that, okay, we're in an uptrend in a higher time frame, and currently we want to take our trade on the 1 hour time frame, right? So, and you have observed all this. What do? You pull out your parallel line and just draw out your channel like this. You draw out your channel just like this. So we'll be waiting for a breakout before we enter the trade, and I will show you how to set your take profit and your stop loss on this particular trade if you want to use this strategy. So currently we'll be waiting for a breakout before we enter a trade. Here is our pole, like I said. Let me write it out. Here is our pole. Here is our pole. So this is the flag pole. Flag pole, right? So here is the flag pole, and here is the consolidation area where we pull out our parallel channel so we can mark out this zone that we'll be waiting for a breakout before we enter such a trade, right? So currently we'll be waiting for a breakout before we can enter this trade. So let's wait for a breakout, then we'll enter the trade. Let me just draw this out very well. Extend it a bit. So now you can see we have a breakout, right? We have a breakout here. So what do you do in such situation when you see a breakout in this strategy? You enter, because we are in a buy market, right? So you enter for a buy in this situation, a long position. You enter for a long position in this situation. Where do you put your stop loss now? Your stop loss will be below, you see, below the consolidation area. This is the candlesticks, the last candlestick that consolidated, right? So you put your stop loss below this side, and your take profit now will be the measurement, the length of the pole, of the flagpole. So let's measure this flagpole and see what is the length. What is the length of this flagpole? You measure it, just the pole. You measure only the pole. So we're having around 179, right? 179. So you use your ruler, you measure it, you measure the exact amount you got. We got 179.1, right? So we are measuring 179 here also. So let's go. I need to minimize this. Let me minimize it a bit so that we'll get to where we plan. Or we can use the ruler also to just measure it. We entered here, so we are measuring from this place. We said 179, right? So we are measuring 179. Well, okay, let me bring this down a bit. Let me get the measurement first. 179. So you can see we are at 179 currently. You can see it here, 179. I hope you can see it. So that if you carry your ruler now and measure this length also, you get the same amount. Let's try it out from here. You know, this is your entry point, right? So you are measuring from here. We're measuring 179 exactly. So you can see we have 179 also. So this is how to measure it. So you take out your entry point here. You know, is trading view. We're using it just for analysis, right? You take out your entry points and your expected exit point to go and modify on your either MetaTrader 4 or 5. So we know we're entering this trade. So I'll just move this to where we placed it before, the breakout point. Here is the breakout point. So meaning we entered this trade around, let me put something. We entered this trade here. Let me change the color of the line so it will be visible. We entered this trade around 1.24244. So after setting your stop loss and your take profit, so we'll see how the market will play out, right? Let's see how the market will play out. Let me just drag this more a bit. Let's see how the market will play out. I need to drag this more a bit. Oh yeah, wider. I need to draw it a bit wider. We'll follow the market and see how this market will turn out. Remember, we are in a 1 hour time frame where it will take a bit much time before you hit your take profit. So you don't expect to get your take profit immediately, because, so you see, we already hit our take profits right here. It went straight to where we set our take profit, right? 179, you can see it here, 179. So, and it went to hit our take profit, right? And our stop loss is still intact. You can see it here. You can see it 179, as we said, which falls within the range of, I couldn't plot it that time because of the space. Let me plot it now, which falls within this range, right? Let me put it from here. You can see it falls within this range. So our take profit is around 1.25993. This is GBP USD. This strategy works on any currency pair. You can use it on any currency pair. I use it on my favorite currency pair, which is gold, but I decided to do it on the GBP USD today. Let's have a feel of another currency pair. So you see, this is how this strategy works. You can try it either on an uptrend or in a downtrend. Apply the same procedure when you want to use this strategy. Just apply the same procedure either on an uptrend or in a downtrend movement. You can use this strategy, and it's same thing with the pennants. Like I said, immediately you notice a breakout after the consolidation, you enter for a buy or a sell. So this is how this strategy works. Thank you for watching this video. Kindly like, share, and don't forget to subscribe to this YouTube channel if you are watching us for the first time, and comment on what other topic you want us to discuss next. Thank you and bye-bye. Peace out.